Good, good afternoon, my dear students. Types of tumors: pericanicular, canalicular type, and intracanalicular type, then giant fibroadenomas. Intracanalicular and then giant fibroadenoma. Uncommon variant 4% of fibroadenoma characterized by rapid growth. It has a rapid growth. Peak incidence occurs in late adolescence. The size of the lesion is usually more than 5 centimeter, but is encapsulated and benign. It has well margin and encapsulated, so it is very easy to exercise. The underlying mass may cause a major distortion to the breast contour. Clinical features. Let us see what are the clinical features. It is usually mobile, palpable breast lump, usually present in reproductive age of women, and then due to their hormonal sensitivity, it enlarged during pregnancy and involves in at menopause. Um, Hence, they rarely present after the age of 40 years, but in HRT treatment, human replacement therapy, this can be occurred. The lesions are well defined and well circumscribed clinically, and the overlying skin is normal. The lesions are not fixed to the surrounding parenchyma and slip around under the palpating hand. Hence the colloquial term a breast mouse. It can be easily removed. Investigations. Let us see what are the investigations. Diagnostic test, laboratory test, nipple discharge, cytology. This according to the estrogen and progesterone receptors. Additional laboratory test, radiology, mammography, low dose X-ray of breast used to do this, and low dose X-rays can be used. Then the breasts of young women tend to be extremely dense and are poorly suited to mammography. Mammography is a breast imaging modality that does not require injection of a contrast medium but can detect non-palpable lesions. Image. It can take image. Two views can be taken. Craniocaudal view and mediolateral view. Craniocaudal means up to down, up to down, in the breast, up to down, craniocaudal. Then mediolateral view means oblique view. Okay, if patient is about 35 years of age, mammogram is suitable. Appear as oval or round soft tissue densities with a small or lobulated margins. They usually have very well defined borders and may exhibit the halo sign, in which a thin dark border is seen under the edge of the mass. You can see in this picture well circumscribed mass, smooth lobulated borders, dense popcorn-like calcification. Popcorn-like calcification can be seen. Macrocalcification can be seen. Popcorn appearance. Okay. Then ultrasound, an oval shaped well defined nodule with uniform internal echo pattern. Deep to the lesion, there is no alteration in the echo texture, nor is there enhancements brighter. In contrast, in Pyloid's tumors, cyst-like spaces may be seen within the stroma. Heterogeneity of the internal echo pattern may indicate an associated hemorrhage or necrosis. Frequently, myeloid tumors are highly vascular on color flow Doppler. Needle core biopsy. Needle core biopsy is also very valuable and very important procedure to to detect those conditions. All patients ideally should undergo FNAC for tissue confirmation, fine needle aspiration. Uh, then before going to management, ultrasonography is also very important. Uses high frequency sound waves to get an image of the breast. Most useful test for mammography helps determine if a lump is a cyst or a solid mass. It can be used if patient is pregnant or is less than 35 years old. Nursing and patient care consideration advise that this test is painless and non-invasive. Additional imaging studies, galactography, magnetic resonance imaging, metastatic workup, likewise other procedures also can be done. Then thermography, seroradiography, ultrasound scanning, then needle biopsy. Earlier I have discussed that also. Stereotactic core needle biopsy also very significant in these procedures. Patient should be kept in prone position and automatic biopsy gun can be used to take the biopsy, stereotactic biopsy, and then nursing, then excisional biopsy. Uh, then you should know what are the nursing care when those procedures are performing. Management. In the management, uh, there is a triple assessment: clinical, imaging, and pathology. Clinical means age and examinations, breast examination and things should be done, confident in 95% of cases. Imaging, ultrasound scanning, mammography, those are the diagnosis purposes in imaging. Pathological FNAC, core-cut biopsy, likewise. Those are the triple assessment. Then in management, fibroadenoma does not require excision unless associated with suspicious cytology. If there is no suspicion of in the cytology, it is not necessary to do the excision of the tumor. It becomes very large, it needs excision. The patient expressly desires the lump to be removed. When patient is asking to do the surgery, you have to remove the tumor. If needed, can proceed with lumpectomy, cryoablation, ultrasound guided percutaneous suctioning. Those can be done to remove the tumors. Okay, thank you very much for listening.